Our next couple is Michael Shode and Alexis Nelson. Michael is a senior majoring in Family Studies and Human Services with a minor in Leadership Studies. He is K-State's Black Student Union Vice President, a New Student Services Ambassador, Union Governing Board, and Alpha Phi Alpha member. Michael's favorite childhood TV show was The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and current favorite TV show is House of Cards.
Michael's partner for tonight is Alexis Nelson. Alexis is a sophomore majoring in elementary education and dance. So far at K-State, Alexis has been in the K-State Marching Band Color Guard and the K-State Tap Dance Ensemble. Alexis's favorite K-State memory was performing at her first football game. Let's take a look at how Michael and Alexis got along at their rehearsals.
I'm Alexis Nelson. I am from Peculiar, Missouri.
I'm Michael Shode. I'm from Wichita, Kansas.
I find influence in Fred Astaire. He's an amazing tapper. Everyone should watch something that he's done. And then Julie Pence is the person who's taught me to tap, and I'm currently tapping with David Allington. And I just kind of draw from all of those sources, kind of make up my own stuff, see what works. We just met like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So we just have to build the connection and make sure that the judges can see that on the stage and the audience can see that we actually know each other.
Just learning each other's rhythms and like different things that each of us are good at. Just building that.
Rather than, oh, they just met.
I've always watched the show, so kind of happy to be having our own little K-State version of it. I'm just excited about having a good time.
Yeah.
I love the dance. I've just never done it in front of people.
Same, I just love dancing, so I'm excited to get out there, have a good time, show off some skills. With many other dance forms like ballet and modern, you can tell when someone's been dancing for like a couple weeks rather than with tap, it's like their feet, they're moving fast. I know some of the other dancers. We have class together with friends, but good luck. None of them are tapping, and so we stand out, and so that gives us a heads up.
Yeah, just good luck and enjoy the show. Mike's show, that is.
Now performing a tap routine, Michael Shode and Alexis Nelson.
Do you hear me? I'm talking to you. Across the water, across the deep blue ocean, under the open sky. Oh my, baby, I'm trying.
Boy, I hear you in my dreams. I feel you whisper across the sea. I keep you with me in my heart. You make it easier when life gets hard. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again. Lucky we're in love in every way. Lucky to have stayed where we have stayed. Lucky to be coming home again. Lucky we're in love in every way. Lucky to have stayed where we have stayed. Lucky to be coming home someday.
Great job, guys. Okay, let's hear from our judges. David.
Well, in the 7 years that I've been a judge for this competition, this is the first year I've seen tap, so I'm delighted about that. I want to ask you, Michael, those tap shoes look really new. Are they your tap shoes?
They're new, but I brought them in.
All right, and you're looking at continuing. I mean, you bought a pair of tap shoes, so you will be tapping some more after this. All right. Well, there was some real charming connection between the two of you, a nice ease to it. I do feel like there were times you got a little bit off the beat of the music, and I was wondering, it was clear that Michael is not tapped before, and I was thinking, well, what are ways that you could have featured him in a way that got you, Alexis, tapping a little stronger, but then also gave him a little turn that might have featured him more. It was darling. I think it could use some work. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Donita?
Well, I agree with David. It's really nice to see some tap. I like that number added to the show tonight. One thing I appreciated was both of you seemed to really be having a good time. Regardless if you missed the beat or lost your spot, it's nice to see stage performers that can take it over just by showing that they're having a good time with what they're doing, whether the audience says or not. So that was great. And I really think that your experience, Alex, it shows the drum or the flag line, that shows, and you were there and really did provide a nice support for your partner when he did get placed. And yeah, you felt it, didn't you? Yeah, and I saw that. It was like, oh, wow. And you just kept right on smiling. So that was all good. And I like to see that in a performance. Thank you.
Thank you, Donita. Ben.
David said it best. It was very charming. So a great song, and it was nice to see tap added. It seems like every year UPC adds another element to the show and changes things up with themes and the interviews backstage, which is great. And it was great to see tap, a different style of dance. Speaking of tap, there are tapagrams on Valentine's Day, correct? If you want to make a shameless plug for that, you can. I won't be delivering. Well, I think if people got your smile and your charm, it would be a good Valentine's Day. But it was a lot of fun. You guys used the stage nicely, and good job.
Thank you, Ben.
Will the judges please reveal their scores? David Allington.
8.
Ben Hopper.
8.
Donita Whitney Bamerlin.
8.
And that's a total of 24. Thank you, guys. Okay, some of you may be wondering what on-campus organization puts this event on.
Well, to answer your question, that would be Union Program Council. Union Program Council plans more than 150 events each school year with 9 committees, community of which being the best.
Our events range from bringing big-time names like Lindsey Sterling to the movies playing each weekend to the annual drag show.
It's that time of year where we are reviewing applications for the next co-chairs to plan the events. If this is something you are interested in, please visit our table located out front after the show.
Now, let's take it backstage to Wildcat Watch.
Thanks, Alex and Dakota. I'm now joined by Michael and Alexis, who just did a tap dance. Guys, you came away with a 24 out of 30. How are you feeling right now as you just performed?
I'm feeling real good about that 24.
Yeah, me too. I am so proud of my partner right now. Learning tap in not very much time is a huge feat. It's great.
And tap is not a normal style of dance that a lot of people pick up very easy. So how did you guys perfect that dance and make it all happen in such a short amount of time?
I didn't quite perfect it, but I definitely gave him a show.
It was a lot of just repetition and breaking down the parts, making it fun rather than so serious.
And the judges commented a lot on your guys' connection together. How did you guys make that happen in 2 weeks? As you mentioned in your pre-video that you guys didn't know each other coming into this.
It wasn't hard. Alexis is a cool girl, and I'm a cool dude, so it kind of happened.
No, Michael, he is the social butterfly, so it was really easy to connect.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, and back to you guys.